Hello friends, Koolio here, and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we are taking a look at One Punch Man Road to Hero 2.0 is what they're calling it, because this is an asset flip from the previous iteration of the mobile One Punch Man game, where they take the arts and the assets of that game and translate it over to an idle RPG. Now the best way I can really describe this game is, if you're a big fan of One Punch Man, well, it might be cool to see the characters in this game, that you can kind of collect them and stuff, but I don't think you're going to like this game because there really isn't a lot for you to do because it is an idle RPG. Now, if you're a big fan of idle RPG games, well, then this will probably satisfy your gameplay craves. If you're a big fan of idle RPG games and a big fan of One Punch Man, then you may actually really enjoy this game. If you're not a fan of either of those, well, then this is probably not the game for you. Because there really isn't a whole lot to do in this game. I've been playing it for a couple of hours, and it does feel really slow, and it feels like there just isn't that level of quality that I'm looking for in one of my favorite animes being turned into a mobile game. Because there are some incredible anime mobile games right now, and this one just feels kind of cheap. Like I said, it's an asset flip. The last game wasn't successful. Well, let's go ahead and flip the assets for hardly any cost at all, make an idle RPG because idle RPGs are crazy popular right now, and try to make some money out of it. Now, there are a couple of things in this game that do kind of stand out a little bit. One, I am a big fan of One Punch Man, so it is kind of cool to have some of these characters in here and you recognize them, but I don't think that's going to really drive this game very far. The other thing too is when it comes to like setting up your teams. Now you'll see I have Genos here in the center. You can kind of move your characters wherever you want. Like if I want to here, back here, whatever. There is a combat sequence where whoever in the top right of your team formation goes first, and then the one below that is second, the one below that third, and then it goes into the middle, and then it goes into the back line. You can have a total of 5 characters on your team going up against the enemies, and depending on where you position those characters is dependent on how effective they can be with their abilities. So I have Genos here in the center because Genos has an ability that attacks all enemies within a column. There are 3 enemies in this column, and so that would be beneficial for me because I'll be able to destroy those enemies quicker because he can attack up to 3 of them. Snake here, I'm going to actually move him in the center too because he also has a very similar ability where he attacks all the enemies in that specific column. Now, when it comes to kind of strategizing and putting your team together, it's actually pretty freaking difficult in this game because the English translations are not very good. For example, some of the characters have the ability to knock up an enemy into the air. Knocking an enemy in the air, knock them up, whatever. That's a pretty simple English term when you're playing in these kind of RPGs. You know how they describe it in this game? It says the character has a potential to levitate the enemy. Like, I went and read that description, I was like, what the crap do they mean by levitate? Like, do they just like float in the air and they can't attack? Are they like somewhat stunned? No, it means that they can knock the enemy up into the air when they attack them. It's just, the English translation definitely feels like someone like copied and pasted the Chinese or Japanese or whatever the previous language was into Google Translate and then maybe try to tweak it a little bit. It really isn't very good. Now, one of the other things I want to mention, this game does have a VIP system, and it does, once you get to VIP system 2, like stage 2 of the VIP level, you'll unlock ×2 speed, or if you want, once you get past chapter 2, section 12, I believe, you also unlock ×2 speed. However, there are 15 levels to VIP, which include like increases to gold, increases to experience points, increases to items that you can use to power up your characters. So if you don't like VIP systems, well, this game has a really heavy-handed version of that. So I'm not a big fan of VIP systems. That's a down vote for me on that part when it comes to the VIP system. There really isn't a whole lot to like about this game, and I'm sorry if people like really enjoy it, but I've been kind of bored playing it so far. It is cool, like you are guaranteed to get Genos up front, and he's like the only character that I really wanted to collect in the game. I don't think you can collect Saitama. I guess I could go take a look at the heroes and see if it's possible. I might want to collect Metal Knight. I do think Metal Knight is really, really cool. But the fact that they give you Genos like right up the front kind of made it so I didn't want to collect anybody else. I might want to collect Boros or Silverfang. Now you can get Silverfang Bang by just sharing like a couple of your summons. So you can get him really, really quick. But there isn't really a whole lot of other characters I'm excited about collecting. Yeah, there are some of my favorites like Puri Prisoner, who's awesome. Like Terrible Tornado, Hellish Blizzard. You know, there are some really cool characters that you guys will love from the anime, but honestly, after that, there really isn't a whole lot that I'm excited to collect in this game or really like invest to pursue. Now, there are a bunch of other activities that you can pursue in this game. You got your main stage where your characters will, you know, automatically attack enemies, gathering resources for you. Your extreme trials, which is like your the tower system. The higher up you go, the better rewards you get. The more difficult the challenges become. I really do actually like the road to be strong. This is kind of interesting. Now, I've seen other games do this, so it's not super, super unique. But I do like the fact that as you kind of push through this, you select which, like, of these grids that you want to go on to. So let's go to the 19704 because that's the strongest one. And I will get some rewards. Now, these S tokens, you can actually use them to obtain heroes. So I actually do think that is pretty cool that you can obtain heroes in other ways. And so let's go ahead and kind of manage my team. You see I have Metal Knight. I don't have Metal Knight actually collected on my account. As you play through this this road to strong thing, it allows you to select heroes every once in a while that you can have them join your team to make your team stronger, so you can progress farther down this road to being strong. So let's go ahead, and I think this position's fine. We'll go ahead and start the attack and see if we can't beat it. Much easier once you have ×2 speed unlocked. But most of the time, you're probably going to be sitting on a screen like this, watching your characters attack. Now, I will say some of the higher rarity characters, when they have their ultimate abilities go off, do look kind of cool, but that can grow old fairly quickly. So, combat isn't super unique. You have auto combat ×2 speed. As you go through and you actually upgrade your characters at certain levels, they will actually either upgrade certain skills or they will unlock new abilities. It's not super unique, not something that's going to like blow your mind away. So we complete that stage, and then we get to select a supply. So I actually do like this whole kind of supply system. It's a way to kind of boost your overall team and try to get stronger the farther and farther you get down this path. So let's see, Assault Bracelet after supply is received for every victory in battle. Allied characters attack plus 3% up to 12%. I could do the Frog Mask, HP plus 10%, or the Lightning Graver, Psychic characters attack plus 15% HP, or plus 15% attack plus 10% HP. I'm gonna go with the one on the far left, the Assault Bracelet. So then we can continue to push down and try to take down this boss. I'm not really interested in actually completing this. I mean, I guess we actually only have one more stage, so let's just do it. This is the final boss. Is it going to be that dangerous? Probably not. Let's move Genos there. Yeah, that's probably good. Hellish Blizzard. And they have, like, they say, like, the voice actors are in this, but I haven't really heard, like, there is voice acting every once in a while, but it's so quiet and it happens so quickly, I don't even, like, really notice the voice acting in the game. Like, right there, it happened, like, I barely heard it. I mean, yeah, I have ×2 speed on. Maybe it's a little bit easier to hear once you, like, slow it down, but even then, like, even when I was progressing through the main story, I could barely hear the characters talking. So, let's go ahead, let's pick the attack. I like the attack. Select supplies, and then let's grab my treasure. Rewards, okay, sweet. So we got items that we can do to improve and increase our character's power, and we also got items that we can use to recruit new heroes. So talking about recruitment, I did go ahead and save up my gems. They have an offer right now. I think this might be, let's see, offer for 300. Oh, maybe it's 300 less. Okay, so 2,800 to do a 10 times summon. I have 3,940, so that's after about 2 hours. So here we go. We're going to do our summons. This is our very first 10 times summon and probably our last. And we got one elite character. Men's, wow, I can't even read that. Aesthetician Man, Paradiser, D-Pad, Sea Folk, the Subterraneans, Don Pacino. We got the Ground Dragon. We got Frogman, Slugrus, which I am not excited about any of these characters. So unless this elite one is someone like absolutely amazing, this is gonna be really disappointed. And Armored Gorilla. That was kind of a disappointing summon. So yeah, One Punch Man Road to Hero 2.0. Is it gonna live up to expectations? I don't know. They've had like so many closed beta tests for this game, and so many people have tried it. I don't know exactly how many people are actually gonna jump in and play it. I will kind of go show you guys some of the other characters. So I really do want to get Boros though, because I just think Boros looks cool. You can see their characters, animations, and then you can also see like their models. So I can show you guys some of the other ones. There's Silver Fang Bang, Super Alloy Black Luster, Carnage Kabuto. Now I will say if you get him, I believe he does have an ability where he changes into his like ultimate form. So I do think that was kind of cool. Here's a couple of the other characters you can get. So these 2D animated things, they're fine. Nothing about this game really impresses me all that much. There's Genos, which you get, like I said, right at the very beginning. Once I collected him, I was like, all right, I'm done collecting anything else. So All right, there you guys go. Again, One Punch Man, Road to Hero 2.0. Is it really going to blow anyone's socks off? Not really. Are you going to love it if you're a One Punch Man? Probably not. If you really like idle RPGs and you like One Punch Man, you'll probably like this game. So you guys go. My name's Koolio. Thanks so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Also, let me know down below in the comments what your guys' thoughts are on this game. Are you guys playing it? Are you enjoying it? Is there anything I missed? Let me know down below in the comments. Okay, friends, my name's Koolio, and I'll see you next time.